everyone, and welcome to another CLK Video Productions production. My name is Chris, and today we are going to be featuring this guy. It is the fifine AmpliTank Tank3 dynamic microphone. We're going to get into some details with this microphone in just a moment, but full disclosure, Fifine did send me this microphone for testing. However, they didn't tell me what to say. My review is my review and no one else's. So, with that, let's move on and get started. All right, let's get down to business, my friends. Well, first impression, when I cracked open the box, I saw this beautiful matte black metal microphone nicely packaged in front of me. And we're going to go over what's in the box later in our What's in a Box segment. But when I pulled it out, I was even more impressed. The weight of it is just incredible. The word tank, as a descriptive name for it, is very appropriate because this thing is built like a tank. The metal is very thick. It's a very heavy gauge metal. Also, what I like about it is the head basket obtains about half of the microphone itself. And it's got these 6 window pane type things right here, which are kind of a gray shade to them, which I really like. I think it's excellent. Other cool features, it's got the half yoke design, which is very aesthetically pleasing, especially on camera. You can flip the microphone back and forth for your boom arm or your mic stand. As far as controls features, right here, we have a little mute button on the top, and we're going to demonstrate this mic in a minute. We're going to plug it in and show you these controls again. But we got a little tiny mute button right here, which is a silent mechanical button. However, you can't hear anything. It's a very, very quiet button, so you can tell when you're pushing it. You can't push it by accident like a lot of these other touch switches. On the side, you have your headphone and microphone volumes, okay? What I like about this is that they're on the side and not on the top or the bottom. Because usually if you got to flip the mic, it's like you got dials underneath the here now. On the back, you'll see that we've got 3 different connections. We've got the XLR connection for your interface or sound mixer. We've got a USB cable connection for your computer, telephone, laptop, PS4, PS5, whatever. And the last one is just a headphone jack that you can monitor your sound in real time without latency. It's a great deal. All right. Well, and as I said, it's all metal. So we're going to hook this baby up right now, and we're going to do a little test drive. Okay, everyone, we are back once again, and we're hooked up to the USB now. One thing that's nice about the hybrid microphones is you get the best of both worlds. If you just want to plug and play, stick it in your computer and call it good, you've got that with the USB. If you want to level up your game and move in with the big boys, you got to use your XLR. So you'll need an interface or sound mixer. But the sound is much better, trust me. Well, this is the sound you'll get right out of the box on the Tank 3 in the USB mode. Okay, on the top here you see a lit light. That's the mute button we discussed earlier. I'm going to discuss, and it turns red when you push it down. And as you heard, well, besides the handling noise, you heard that it shut off very well without a big giant click. So that's a big plus. Now, I got to tell you that I do have the microphone gain and headphone volume all the way to the max. yeah, I need maximum sound here. It's going right around -6, which isn't bad. I always record a little louder. I go to about -6 and then work on it in post. So that's it for the USB. We're going to move into the XLR now. Okay, my friends, we are back in the XLR mode. What do you think? Doesn't she sound wonderful? This is stock out of the box. No augmentation, no processing, no compression, no EQing, nothing. This is what you get out of the box in the XLR mode. So if you've got an interface, this is great. And if you have a mixer, even better. You can really spruce it up a little bit. I like the sound. I got a deeper voice. This mic is a little bit lacking in the low end somewhat. So my deep tone of my voice works very well for this microphone. But like I said, if you have a mixer or whatever, it can be adjusted easily. Sounds great. Now, one thing that did kind of a little bit annoy me is on the yoke, the thumb screw that holds the microphone in place. I got it wrenched down as tight as I can get it, and the microphone is bobbing back and forth like this. Now, I don't know if this is just a problem with this particular mic, or it's an inherited problem like the AM8 had, the old school AM8. But some people may find that annoying. Okay, well, let's do some sound testing. Since we're in our XLR, we want to do some sound testing on it. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? She sells seashells by the seashore. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
What's in the box?
Surprise, everyone. It's time for What's in the Box. And first off, let's show you that box. Isn't she birdie? It's got foam cutouts for the microphone and the accessory. And what is the accessory? Well, obviously you got the mic. And the other thing is you get this very generous 8.2 foot or 2.5 meter long USB cable, which is fantastic. And that's all that's in the box. Okay, friends, now you're listening to the Tank 3 with some EQing and processing and compression. What do you think? I think it sounds elegant, my friends. Very, very elegant, my friends. So you see what you can do when you fool around with things. I like to tinker with microphones. I usually never, ever, ever use this what comes out of the box. I always like to make it different, you know. And a lot of my YouTuber compadres are the same. So anyways, I think we're about done here. We're going to wrap it up. We hope you enjoyed the review today. If you'd like to purchase this microphone, I'll have a link in the description box below so you can buy it. And it has a pretty good sale going on right now on Amazon. So we're going to put that link down there. All right. Well, for CLK Video Productions, my name's Chris Cult. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you know when I come out making more videos. Bye, folks. Bye-bye now.